Students, I brief you about domestic factor income and its components. Now let us discuss one of the most important component that is known as mixed income. I'll give you the formula again, though it is not required because I have already given it. But still I'll give you to find it out. That NDPFC is equal to rent plus interest plus profit as a whole. That means it includes all components. Then plus labor income, and lastly is mixed income. So our focus will be today on the mixed income as well as the two parts of compensation. One is the salary or wages. I'll give you the detail of it. And plus one is known as ESS. And this is called as employer. One S is meant for social, one S is for security, and one S for schemes. Introduction I have already given you. So when we calculate the NDPFC or the domestic factor income, or in short the DFI, we have to add all these components of income. Then we can arrive at this particular aggregate. Now these in brief are income from the land. This you know, income from the capital. This you know is entrepreneurial income. This is labor income. And this is an important constituent because in national income system, till date, there is no provision separately for calculating this income, because this income is of self-employed persons. Let me make you clear what is this. Let us take for example, number one, a private doctor, consultation. Again, you can take another example, advocate, not a salaried person, जिसको सैलरी नहीं मिलती है और जो मोस्टली डिफेंस काउंसलर्स होते हैं, देन स्मॉल रिटेलर्स, teachers having private coaching, and there are other examples also. Now these persons, for example, let me make you clear about the first example. A doctor who is consulting the patients and is not getting any payment from any department or any nursing home or any private organization, self-consultant, then he is using a consultation room, or you can say clinic, that is the lab. He requires some of the basic equipments to conduct diagnosis, and this is the capital or investment of a doctor. Then he is diagnosing, so he is performing a labor activity also. Now all these activities have been organized by the doctor itself. So he is an entrepreneur also. So in this case, in National Accounting System, that is in short we say NAS, there is no system till date to separately diversify the income and to be calculated in accounts separately. So what they have done, this income of self-employed persons, they have added it to one component, and that is known as mixed income. So domestic factor income, which is the income of the production factors within the domestic territory, does not only include the hired persons, this is income of the hiring, but it also includes the income of those persons who employ themselves only. Now let us take for example a defense counselor. He takes a case and from the client he charges a fee, and that fee which he is charging from the client is in lump sum, and that lump sum includes his own capital investments that is doing on computers, printers, then CDs, high courts and supreme courts, volumes, their judgments. Then he is using a consultation room, maybe in the courtroom or outside the court in his own premises. So he is using this also. Then he is performing all labor activity for as a skilled person. So in this case, it is very difficult to diversify the income of the advocate separately to these further components. So the National Accounting System has given a system, and that system is that all these part of component income is included in mixed income. So when we start calculating the NDPFC, so we add all these components together with the mixed income of the self-employed. In this case, if we write the formula, in short it can be written as NDPFC, short rent, then interest, then profit, and then compensation of employees, and further is mixed income. Now only one component is left, and that is royalty. In some of the numericals you will get royalty, and some of the numericals you won't get royalty. Now this royalty is for so many purposes. Say for publications, if you have any book, just turn the first page where all this history is given, printing history, you will find a letter C encircled, and there it is written copyright. Now this copyright is a sort of royalty trade signal which is either given to the publication or to the writer. If it is writer, then the royalty is paid every year for the different number of the books and volumes sold out. But if it is a publisher, then it goes to the publisher for the number of the books every year being multiplied. So this also is included in NDPFC if in numerical it is given.